friends, welcome back to Rocks for Brains. So the weather has not been great recently. We're about to get, I think, a whole week of snow and rain. So it's been a little difficult to go and look for rocks outside. But I realized that even though I didn't have electricity to set up my flat lap machine in the new rock shed space, or well, I could do it in the garage, but it's a little cold. So I realized that I could do it in my sunroom. You know, even when it's overcast, like today, it's still quite a bit more comfortable in here than those other places. So yeah, we're gonna try to do something a little special today because I have acquired some Australian opal from Lightning Ridge, and little pieces, beginner stuff. I don't know how well this is gonna go. I've never worked with opal before. I have watched a lot of videos. I've learned a lot from Justin from Black Opal Direct. If you've never watched any kind of opal cutting, go watch that channel because it is amazing. And he definitely teaches you a lot about what to do. So yeah, we're gonna give it a try here. Hopefully I don't make a fool of myself. Let's see, I'm gonna show you guys what we have and what I'm gonna try to do. So here's what I've got. There's quite a number of little chips with some color in it. You can see I've wet them down so you can see it a little bit better. That one's got a nice blue, kind of turquoisey. And they don't all have color in it. This one's mostly clear, so I'll probably start with this one so I can see how soft it is and what I have to do with these. Now some of these might potentially make some little gems. Really don't know. They're mostly little chips, but this is kind of one of my dreams almost, you know, starting to work with opals and precious gems of some kinds. That one's mostly potch, I think. So potch is the rock that doesn't have any color in it that's in the opal. So basically it's common opal. And I don't know, that one's got a little bit of red in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a glint of red. Some of these do have a little bit more potential than others. I do have 2 more pieces I know that I have somewhere. Actually 3 pieces, I think. They're in a box that I haven't found yet from the move, and it's kind of driving me nuts because it's the box that has all of my fossils in it too. All of the brachiopod fossils from the road cut down in Happy Jack. And I mean, I know they're somewhere. They've got to be because we moved everything literally out of the old house. So I think I just need to take a day to go through some boxes and organize to see if I can find them. Because there's those pieces actually probably will cut something pretty good. But these are a good starting point. That one has a nice little shimmer on it right in the end there. So I've put the 325 wheel on here. Since, you know, opal is pretty soft, you don't need a high grit, I guess it would be a low grit, but a coarse grit wheel. So we're gonna start with this, and if this is too much, I'll switch to the 600 because I might not even need more than the 600 to start with. But we're gonna give it a go. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. So these are, you know, beginner stuff that didn't really cost a lot of money. I think, gosh, total maybe $80. And then that's including this piece, which has a nice color bar going through it. I mean, that is super cool. So this one I'm gonna save to last because I wanna practice on the other stuff before I even attempt to make anything out of this one, because that one might actually cut a pretty cool gem. And I'm super excited. This is kind of one of the things I've been wanting to do for a long time, ever since I got the flat lap and started, you know, being able to make things. I wanted to try to work with some opal, and I picked Australian opal instead of like Ethiopian opal for a number of reasons. One, it's easier to know that it was ethically sourced, and also it is a volcanic opal instead of a sedimentary opal, and so they're a little more stable. The Ethiopian Wheelo opals can crack, you know, when they dry out, and so can Australian opals, but they're more stable. So we'll see. Let's see if I can do this. Let's get started. On this one, and I can sort of see a tiny little color bar kind of on the edge there. It's very hard to see, but I'm trying to work this side down to get to that to see if it actually is anything. Because I don't know, there's really not much in this one, but there's glints of little red here and there. Yeah, oh, there we go. You can kind of see it there. And it goes a little bit diagonal. So if I can get down to that and see where it is, I might have to kind of reorient this one. And then hopefully maybe get it on the top stick and finish it up. So I've got these three pretty much done, and I used the flat lap polishing disc to shine them up. So they look pretty good actually. But I do have this specific opal polishing kit with some cerium oxide and a piece of leather. And I'm gonna see if that makes any difference, if it's going to make them super shiny versus super shiny. What they are. This one, so small, but you know, it's still pretty cool. I like it. It's got that little blue flash in there. And then this one does have some little color pinfire kind of spots. But if I look at it closely, I do see some small scratches. And so I'm hoping that using the leather and the cerium oxide paste will make that better and make the scratches go away. And then I might try to work on a couple more of these little ones that I started before. Or, I don't know, I think I might just go for it on the big one. I'll try, see what happens with that. I've got to figure out and decide kind of which side is going to look best. I can definitely save these for future videos as well. Pretty well. I can still see some very, very faint minor scratches in a couple places. The big one. And yeah, you can see those on the camera. So I'm not sure if that's might just be from what I was trying to do on the flat lap machine, and I didn't quite get all those scratches out. But it looks like the polish definitely improved the shine on these little ones. So, I mean, you know, for my first try at this, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Gosh, my hands are just getting all sorts of beat up. That's okay. Alright, well, I'll try to see what I can do with a couple of these other ones, maybe. I'll get the little dop wax melted and get these on some dop sticks. And then I think I want to try working this one. See if we can make that into a little gem. Okay, so this one, you can see it does have some color on this side, and it has this really nice color bar going almost all the way around. So I think, you know, this color here is not very thick, and it doesn't really go all the way around, and this seems to be better color. So what I have to do is take this part of the potch off on this side to get down to that color bar, and then flatten this side out and kind of shape it up a little bit first before I put it on the dop stick. I'm gonna test this color versus this color on one of the ends here though, just to double check to make sure that I'm making the right choice. Probably a little bit on that end, since I don't have to take too much off of there. Whew. All right, here we go. Okay, this is really tough. So on this side, you can see that it has some blue and some orange, kind of like a rainbowy color. And where's it? On this side, again, it has, you know, a rainbow color, really cool. And I'm not sure what to do. Do I go for that side or that side? This is so tough. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I want, this side is kind of already flatter. So we'll see. I don't know, I'm gonna shape it up and kind of get to the color bar on all sides and then try to make a decision here. Now I understand why this is so tough. This is definitely a gamble. So I decided that this is going to be the back and this is going to be the front. So you can see that color is really, really cool. And there is a little bit of red color kind of on top there, but that's very, very thin. What I want to do is get down to this thicker color bar here at the bottom. So I'm going to sacrifice that for that. What's at the bottom? But I'm gonna put it on the dopstick first because it's a little cold in here, my fingers are cold, and I just want a little bit more control over what I'm doing. So we'll get that on there and then keep going. My gosh, that is amazing. Woo! That is some awesome, awesome color. It looks like feathers on the bottom here. It looks like a feather pattern. That is so cool. Well, it's kind of a weird shape now. Very thin on this side, so I think I'm gonna have to take it off the chopstick again and shape it up a little bit by hand. We'll see. But that is super cool. Looks like a little rainbow. I like that a lot. Woo! Awesome! Take a look at that. I haven't even polished it yet. But that is super pretty. And just because I was already doing it, I tried to polish up this tiny little one, which has very, very little color. But it's still kind of cool. It's just, again, just practice. So I'm gonna take out the cerium oxide now and try to really polish it up. And then take it off the dop stick and show you what it looks like. There it is. I'm gonna have to clean up the edges just a little bit. That is pretty cool. See if I can zoom out and then come closer. Will it focus? No, focus. All right, well, I guess zooming in is how that works. There we go. That's pretty. That is very, very pretty. Not too bad. Or I think this piece, I think I paid $45 for. So that's pretty good. I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. You know, to me, it's kind of like the experience is more important than what I potentially could sell it for later. To clean that up. But yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. All the colors in there. Oh man, that was so much fun. I've been wanting to do that for so long, trying to learn how to make cabochons out of opal and cut opal. So that was a good first try, I think. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, try learn something new every day. Bye.